This production is made possible by the generous support of the following sponsors: Alaska State Council on the Arts, Fairbanks Arts Association, Marriott Foundation, North Star Ballet, Artisans Courtyard, and First National Bank of Alaska. Thank you.
On behalf of the Fairbanks Summer Arts Festival, my name is James Menaker, and I am pleased to welcome you to our Guest Artist Spotlight series. My guest today is Judy Kreith. Judy is best known here in Fairbanks for her decade and a half spent at the University of Alaska Fairbanks and teaching dance within the community. She's joining us today from her home in Boulder, Colorado. Judy has just recently released a documentary called Cuba's Forgotten Jewels, A Haven in Havana. Welcome, Judy.
Oh, thank you, James. Really happy to be here.
So today we get to do a dance lesson where I pull in my beautiful wife, Karina, and we'll try not to hurt ourselves. And we also get a few minutes to sit down and talk with each other. So if it's okay with you, I've got a couple of questions to throw at you.
Oh yeah, I'm ready, definitely.
Okay, hard-hitting journalism here. So in normal circumstances, you do a lot of traveling. So as you are flying back and forth or on a boat or wherever you're going and you meet new people and they ask what you do and you say that you teach dance, how do you answer when they say, why?
Why? That really has always felt like my calling. I had tried other things and I thought maybe I could go into English. I love to read, I love books, but one day my teacher in undergraduate had laryngitis and we had been working closely together and she called me and said, I have laryngitis. And I said, well, and she said, can you help me? And so she gave me the chance to get in front of the classroom. And I just felt like I was at home. I just felt like this is what I'm supposed to do as soon as I got out and started showing all the students the moves that she'd showed me. So and ever since then, she called me later and said, I really think this is what you're supposed to be doing.
So in '96, you moved from Colorado up here to Fairbanks, Alaska. What inspired that move?
That is such a great question. I was here in Colorado and there were artists moving from New York and from California, and Colorado, Boulder was really getting very condensed with lots of dance teachers. And I just really felt that if I was ever going to fully just spread my wings and be able to teach and dance at the level that I wanted to, I wanted to go to a place where perhaps they would want to have a dance teacher who would love to teach world music and bring in and world rhythms and bring in my love of African dance and my love of social dance. And I just felt like I didn't want to be pigeonholed here. So I have to tell you that half an hour before I unplugged my phone to drive to Alaska, I wasn't sure quite where I would end up. I got a call from none other than Joe Scott. It was half hour before I turned off my phone. And I remember I had asked someone, who could I call in Alaska to find out, what I should do, where I should go. And so, talking to Joe, telling her I love world music, I love African dance and social dancing, Joe said, and I kid you not, 3 words, move to Fairbanks. I just said, there's the door, I'm going through it.
So the next question is a 2-part question. When did you know that you wanted to be a professional artist? And when did you know that that was actually a possibility? When did you know that you could be a professional artist?
I started with teaching a lot of aerobics. That was kind of the way that dance teachers could kind of get in the door, I felt. So back when you wear the striped, all the striped leggings, and I felt like flash dance, and I had all the shirts. And so I really started with aerobics. And then after my undergraduate degree, I was living in Breckenridge, Colorado, doing a lot of skiing. And it suddenly dawned on me that if I really wanted to continue with my dance career, that I really wanted to go and get a master's degree. And so I had the great fortune of getting accepted to Stanford University. The dance program was really small there. And after my work at Stanford, after I graduated, I worked with a small professional dance company called the Jan Lin Dance Company. And I think working professionally, when I would get a paycheck to dance, I mean, it wasn't huge, okay, and I had to still teach aerobics, I have to say, with my striped leggings on. But it felt so wonderful to be paid to do what I truly love. And then as I was doing more teaching, especially when I came back and started to expand my teaching career, it just felt so great, because I felt like I was never going to work. I just would, spend the day preparing my classes and then be able to share it with people that I loved. And so I guess it was really right after graduate school that I knew that that was going to be something I really wanted to pursue professionally.
So as you are teaching dance, how do you help introduce someone to dance who views themselves as they've got two left feet, they're clumsy, they're uncoordinated, and the whole idea of stepping up in front of people to try and use this instrument that just doesn't work for them very well? How do you help them transition into dance and expressing themselves that way?
I really believe that if you can clap a rhythm, if you can talk a rhythm, you can step and move a rhythm. So I like to start, with that simplicity, because we can applaud, we can walk. And so I feel as though starting with the things that we just do every day is a great entrance to making people feel comfortable and successful. So I do like to start with a very, very simple, and often I even start with walking, just walking to a beat. And when people learn, wow, I can feel this beat, and sometimes, the people are so surprised, and then little by little, I just have them do things like bending their knees and warming up their legs. And then I start to add in a little more rhythm and a little more movement. And I find that before they know it, they're taking those, quote, two left feet and making them into a right and a left and a back and a forward. So yeah, I think starting very, very simple with things that we do every day is a great way to just bring people in and make them feel very successful.
So you've performed all over the world, you've taught all over the world. What is the favorite memory of performing that you carry with you for times when you've been stuck in your house for weeks and months on end?
Certainly, many of the performances I've done with the Fairbanks Summer Arts Festival have been some of my absolute most amazing memories. And a lot of it is because of the caliber of the musicians that I've been able to work with. I mean, I have to say, James Yoshisawa is so amazing. And with James, I just feel like he is supporting every moment of every step. And so I just feel like I can't separate the music from the dance. My other most memorable experience was dancing on a sidewalk in Cuba at some point, where I'd had a chance to teach the Cubans a little bit of choreography, and they just took it and ran with it. And so we all were in this courtyard, and uneven, and the drummers were drumming and they were just doing all this jazz movement and then putting in this Afro-Cuban movement. And I was like, wow, this is incredible. So those have been really, really, really highlights that I remember.
Well, thank you so much, Judy. That's about all the time we have for today. If people want to find out more about you and your dance and what you offer, where can they go online in order to find out more?
I'm still a bit old school. I haven't yet moved into Twitter, although I would love to at some point. But the best way to reach me is through my email, which is judykdance@gmail.com. And at this point, I am teaching some Afro-Cuban, some Cuban dance, and continuing on with some ballroom dances as well. So again, judykdance@gmail.com.
Let's learn something new.
James and Karina, welcome. It is so wonderful to have a chance to share with you a little cha-cha-cha, one of my favorite dances. It originated from Cuba, but tonight we're going to do a little bit of a just rhythm exercise, and then we're going to get together and hold hands and dance it together. So what I'd like you to do is take your hands and start clapping the rhythm. Okay, that's always a little easier. So cha-cha-cha. That's the first part. So 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to tap your feet, your legs. 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha. Tap, tap. Cha-cha-cha. 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha. 1, 2. Beautiful. So now our feet are a little farther, okay, from our thought process. So now we're going to take this down into our feet. And I'd like you to start with your right foot and go cha-cha-cha, 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha, step, step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha, 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha, step, step. Cha-cha-cha, step, step. Cha-cha-cha, step, step. Cha-cha-cha, step, step. All right, beautiful. Now, just so you're ready for your partner, let's keep our hands right here by our side, so he's able to take your hands as soon as we get with a partner. I'm going to turn on a little bit of music, all right, and we're just going to start dancing to the music first.
That's just what we're going to do. Yep.
Okay, so now you're going to turn and face each other. Okay, first moment. Now, James, what you're going to do is you're going to put up your hands, okay, as though you're creating a ledge. And Karina, you're going to put your hands in his hands. Perfect. Okay. And yes, trying to stay right balanced between you. Now, I know that you had a little bit of a rough moment before, but try to get a little bit closer, just a teeny bit closer, okay? Oh, lovely. I love it.
Right here.
Okay. Now, James, you're going to start with your right foot and Karina with your left. And we're going to go cha-cha-cha, step, step. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're going to start.
So I'm doing what?
Just like you've got a mirror together. Cha-cha-cha, step, step. Cha-cha-cha, step, step. 1, 2, 3. 1, Perfect. Yes. Good. Nice. Cha cha
Oh,
cha.
forgot what foot I'm on.
You're doing good.
Cha cha cha. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's put some music on. All right. Lovely. So it's like you're each a piece of a puzzle. That looks fantastic. I love the big smile. That's always a good sign.
I'm definitely a corner piece of all square edges.
All right, that's so lovely. Okay, so Karina, are you ready for a turn? A little simple turn around?
Sure.
All right, I promise it won't be too crazy tonight, okay? So James, what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift your left hand in the air, okay? And you're gonna do it with Karina's hand in yours. There you go. Now, Karina, what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk under, okay? And then come back and face James. Perfect. I loved how you changed that hand, everybody. And then the hand lowers down, okay? Gravity does the work. That's wonderful. So you want a nice, gentle lower your hand. Now, Karina, you have the hard part. You both do, because you have to do that in cha-cha-cha time. So your part is going to look like cha-cha-cha, 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, 1, 2. And James, you might think you're going to get off easy, but you have to keep moving your feet, okay? All right, so you want to make sure that those feet stay in cha-cha-cha time, okay? All right.
Cha-cha-cha time is not something I've ever lived in before.
Ready with the turn. Cha-cha-cha. 1, 2. Come around. 1, 2. That's beautiful. Excellent. And you want to make sure that those hands are nice and open when you're dancing, so that you don't want to, yes, exactly, yes. So you want to have nice open hands, and so she can easily get around. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to put that with our cha-cha-cha. Whoa. Okay, so you have to start with your cha-cha-cha. You're going to go first toward the back wall, okay? So away from the camera, we're going to go cha-cha-cha, open out, and open, and now go the other way, cha-cha-cha, open, cha-cha-cha, open, yes, cha-cha-cha, open, and now you come back together, and you take a deep sigh like, woohoo, we are almost there. All right, so that is our whole pattern. Let's go from the top. Ready? From the top. So James, you'll start with your right, Karina with your left. Ready? Here we go. Cha-cha-cha. 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha. 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha. 1, 2. All right, ready for a turn, Karina. Turning around.
1, 2.
Cha-cha-cha. Now get ready for the side to side. Go. To the side. Yes, good. You can go either side. It's great. And other side.
That's a way of saying we did the wrong one.
And 1. Beautiful. And to the other side. We'll just do 4. And then come back and face each other. All right. Bravo. Here we go. Everybody with the music. Unless you'd like to do an airplane, Karina, we can do that as well. I'll wait till I'm there in person.
Step by step.
All right. You guys are fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
so
word.
Before we're done, okay, that was a wonderful practice. Okay, just circle your shoulders back. Whoo, just take a few deep breaths, shake it out. Ah, we have rocked it tonight. Yes, give them a little massage. Okay, little group action. Let's do it one more time, okay? You guys have done fantastically. So when you open out to the side, be careful not to open too much. You want to kind of stay connected with your partner. And can you look over your shoulder a little bit, Karina, so you keep your eye on James when you open? Yes.
I gotta keep.
Okay, keep your eyes there. Okay, yes, you got it. Okay, last time, you guys. Here we go. And
el río fluye, nunca solo está, solo está. El río fluye, nunca solo está, no solo está. A veces tranquilo.
all right, let's give each other a little bow. That was fantastic. Wonderful.
We'll be going on tour later this spring.
Cuando el enojo aumenta,
What a treat.